Hello, today I will present you this Sanyo VCR. This Sanyo, I have already presented it in French last year, but the VCRShack, he asked me to show the bottom side. So as I show the bottom side, I will review the entire VCR also in English. So it is my Sanyo VHR-9401. So this VCR, it is working well. So now let's see the inside. So here is the inside. It has a pretty interesting mechanism, and I like this VCR because of the mechanism and because it is a hi-fi stereo. It is a pretty old VCR and it is a hi-fi stereo, so I think this VCR it was a pretty good VCR in the 1990. Ah, the camera, why isn't it focusing? Okay. So it is a hi-fi stereo, and now I will show you the loading mechanism, and after I will show it. I will show the bottom side also. So it is a hi-fi stereo, and it has a very good picture quality. So I really like it because of that. It's a pretty old VCR and it still works perfectly. So I like this. The quality is good. So now let's fast forward. As you can see, the loading motor, it doesn't turn when when I press fast forward while it's on stop. So it will turn if I press stop for the brakes. But as you can see now it's on stop, and if I press fast forward, the loading mechanism doesn't turn. And this VCR, it is not very fast, but it is very quiet, this VCR. Ah, Sonic Heroes in LP speed. In this VCR, the loading motor, we can barely see it. It is here, it is under the circuit board, and we cannot really see it very well, but there is driving a warm gear, and the warm gear, it drives the ejecting mechanism, and also it's driving a belt that turns a warm gear, a pulley and a warm gear under, and then it turns the other gears like this one. So this one, even from the upper side, when I load a cassette, we can see it turning. It's driving with a warm gear, the ejecting mechanism, but on the gear, the gear that the warm gear turns, there is one part on the gear that doesn't have that doesn't have teeth, and so when the tape is loaded, it won't drive the loading the cassette loading mechanism anymore to drive the mechanism on the bottom. So there is a part on the gear with no teeth for that. So now let's see the bottom side. So now we see the bottom side. Here we see the gears that drive the cassette carriage, and here there is the capstan motor, and as you can see the belt it is very short, as you can see. And it's turning the idler here, and the idler it is under this, but the gears that turns it are up here. So I don't know why they didn't put the belt, the pulley here instead of here with the gears that drive the mechanism, but I don't know why. And here there is the gears driven by the motor, the loading gears, and they are turning a sliding plate here, and that is turning the gears for the tape guides. So yeah, pretty interesting mechanism. So now let's see that in action. So now the VCR is flipped on the side. And let's press play. And the tape, it might get stuck because there is no spring that will close the cassette door, so you can see it stays open on this cassette. Because this was broken and I replaced it, the cover, and I think and there is no spring. There is no spring anymore that will close it, so it might. So when the VCR is on the side like this, it might stay stuck, but now it did not. So now let's press fast forward. These gears, they are turning. So now let's rewind. So something is like tapping, I don't know what it is. Very good picture quality. Here there is like a kind of mode switch. Here the two metal bars that are touching in the some position. You can see it tells the VCR when the tape is ejected. So pretty interesting. This VCR, it has a gear idler, which is a very good thing. So it will not break, this idler. So now, thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.